Hello, everyone, and welcome to the August 21st episode of This Week in Kirkland, the official podcast of the city of Kirkland, bringing you timely topics, noteworthy news, and great giveaways.
That's right.
Delivered to you every single week. I'm your host, Jim Lopez, back from vacation.
Welcome back.
With gratitude to our amazing team.
Yeah, well, good to see you
Did a
again.
Great job.
Welcome.
Or hear you again, I guess.
Yeah. And joined today by...
Jen Davis-Hayes.
And David Wolbrecht.
as well as our very special guest, Mo Hercules. Welcome, Mo.
Hi, guys.
We're very excited to have you, and we're going to talk all about your experiences with the pitch competition and as the chief executive officer of the Remontant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
What does that mean?
A flower that blooms more than once in a single season.
That's wonderful.
Wow.
It's amazing. I'm like, so my wife and I are pretty into like plants and nature and that sort of stuff. And I'm like, I'm embarrassed that I haven't learned this word before. So thank you for bringing it into my awareness, Mo.
Yeah, there's Remontant roses. I don't know if they season in Washington, but
Okay.
that's where I first learned about it.
Okay. Nice.
I'm going to search that out.
I know, right?
I want them. I want
Yeah.
flowers
We're
that
all-
bloom
we
more
all-
than once.
I
That's
know,
right.
right?
So, Mo, thank you for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Tell us a little bit about what you're doing for fun these days, because we're going to talk all about your business in just a minute.
Oh, well, we're going into fall soon, so I've just been decorating and pulling out all the pumpkin spice everything.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. All right. Let's go.
Pumpkin spice, major win.
Yes.
Nice.
Cozying up, and you can probably see me reading at Marina Bay Park.
Oh,
Nice.
that's great.
Yeah.
It's the season to get into a book, so I'm trying to
Okay.
find like the right one.
Nice. Okay.
It's always the season to get into a book,
Yeah,
is
you
true.
know. Yeah.
but maybe particularly now.
Yeah, cozying up.
What are you reading?
Right now, I'm in between two books.
Okay.
So typically, I like to do something that has like a fantasy-esque.
Yeah, me too.
But I'm thinking maybe go a little sci-fi this year.
Ooh, all right. Yeah, nice.
So I'm thinking something by Pierce Brown.
Oh, okay.
Not really sure. Maybe something Red Rising.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. I
Okay.
heard
We'll
about
see.
that.
Yeah, I've heard so many great things.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I'm ready to let go of my fantasy for sci-fi.
Yeah.
That's fair, you know. You gotta
The jump.
like when you're ready, but don't rush it, you know.
Yeah.
We're kind of addicted to sci-fi. Some of us
Oh.
on the show.
You guys have great recs then.
We're going to have a
Hey, we try.
book recommendation podcast next.
Well, we're excited to hear all about your business, the Remontant, and how you went from our business pitch competition to a downtown storefront. Boom.
Wow.
That's so great.
That's what we want.
That's what we want.
It was a dream come true. I love it.
So we're going to tell everybody about your storefront, and we're going to come down and see you too.
Yay.
Yes. Pumpkin spices everywhere.
We're going to
Yes.
have a podcast field trip. Okay, so before we get into all that, here's what's going on this week in Kirkland. Houghton Beach, everybody, remains closed to water activities for at least another week. David, tell
Yeah.
us.
Yep. And you know, you've been hearing all about this. And last week we actually had Daniel from the county on to tell us all about how beach closures work. But the bacteria levels are still elevated at Houghton Beach. So the beach will be closed to water activities for another week. It's been closed actually since July 29th, so it's got quite a stretch now. So reminder, the rest of the park remains open, as well as our many other beaches. So King County will be back to test the water next week. So more info then.
Yeah, stay tuned, everybody. We give updates on that
I
on
know,
the show.
yeah, it's like our summer.
Sad news.
Yeah.
But soon.
Soon. Hey, a reminder that city administrative offices will be closed on Monday, September 1st. That, Jen, is Labor Day.
Yes, it is. But of course, fire, police, and other critical services will be still operating. And we'll be back here at City Hall Tuesday the 2nd at 8 a.m.
8 a.m. sharp, everybody.
That's right.
We're back open. Hey, if you're hitting the road for Labor Day weekend, speaking of Labor Day, expect, you guessed it, traffic.
Wah, wah.
Help us, Chad.
It has been hard, hasn't it, this summer? But, there are some tools we want to tell you about. So WashDOT has some travel charts and some real-time maps. I mean, we've seen that in our GPS, but it may help you to pick the best times and avoid a headache, maybe. So think about where you can take a rest stop along the way, give yourself extra time, and maybe shifting your time to travel on less busy times. I think these are all things that we think about when we're sitting in traffic, but maybe we can help do that prior.
Yeah, that's a great tip.
Jim, I just want to say right now, the WashDOT on their social media pages puts out the funniest drawings every weekend.
Yes.
It's like Microsoft Paint drawings of all the different things that are happening in the state that weekend, whether it's construction, events, what have you. And it's just a really humorous.
I'll have to check that out.
It's a humorous warning about any traffic hazards that are coming up.
Good on WashDOT.
Yeah.
Raising awareness with the creative process.
Right.
Hey, speaking of Labor Day weekend, as you make those travel plans, take a moment to plan for safety too, David.
Yeah, that's right. So locking your door is great, but it doesn't always stop there. So these simple steps can keep your home safe while you're away. So first, ask a neighbor to grab your mail. Also, make sure your house has good lighting. Set those auto timers might be nice. And never leave valuables outside. Kind of self-explanatory, but sometimes we forget about that.
Yeah.
We have more great tips on our crime prevention webpage, and of course, link in the show notes.
Yeah, good tips. Good stuff to be mindful of. Hey, a little reflection on why I took my vacation when I did.
Yeah. Huh.
Well, it's because City Council's on summer recess.
Oh, that's right. So their next meeting will be on Tuesday, September 2nd. We'll share more about what's on the agenda in next week's episode.
So, wait on that. Because
Yeah.
it will be jam-packed, I'm sure.
Yeah, things kind of pile up a little bit.
Jam-packed and exciting.
Ready to go. 8
Ready to go.
a.m. that morning and that evening.
Yeah. The Kirkland Fire Department welcomes a new deputy chief, Pat Ledoux. Jen, this is exciting.
Very exciting. So Deputy Chief Ledoux brings more than 30 years
Woo.
of fire service experience, including 25 years with King County Fire District 27 in Fall City. So that is really exciting that he's going to be joining our team. He earlier this year, he coordinated the work of more than 60 Washington fire engines during the Palisades wildfire deployment to California.
Oh yeah, we heard all about that on the podcast of our fire teams going down there. So that's amazing that you kind of like coordinated all that.
Yeah, that's a big deal, and I'm so glad we were able to do that. But he also has a special connection to Kirkland. He grew up spending summers at the waterfront,
Nice.
played baseball at Peter Kirk Park, and even proposed to his wife at Kirkland Marina.
Well, that's great. We got to have him on, we got to have him on the
That's
podcast.
sweet.
Yeah.
We're going to have to ask him about that. Hey, this summer, waste management interns tagged over 6,000 yard waste carts with reminders to compost food scraps. This is an environmentally healthy initiative, David.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's all about getting waste to the right place and diverting waste from landfills when we can. So obviously we know a lot about recycling, but yard waste and compost is another big way that we can divert waste away from landfills. So lots of community members have been asking great questions about composting and whether it's compostable bags and paper bags, if those are still welcome in your gray yard waste cart. And the answer is yes, it is. We have so much more info on the website about how to compost well. So link in the show notes. And I must say,
Yes.
so City Hall has some compost bins for folks living in apartments and condos.
Oh, yeah.
Who don't have a yard waste cart at their
Seen
complex.
that, yeah.
Yeah, like my wife and I actually use it like every week.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, it is really, really great. So there's a ton of resources here for our community. Check out the link in the show notes for finding out more.
Yeah, thank you for raising that, David. That's a really great service we provide.
Yeah, it's
good
really,
stuff.
Yeah, it's easy.
Hey, if you want to lead habitat restoration projects in Kirkland,
Oh,
our Parks Department is here for you. Parks does just about everything.
it's true.
They are pretty great. So there's still time to sign up for September's Green Kirkland Steward Orientation. So those are dates on the 18th, 20th, and 25th. So you can learn more about restoration of our habitat and volunteer leadership.
What a great program that is.
Yeah.
Do great things, meet great people. Hey, huge thank you to everyone who joined us for Kirkland's very first International Night Market.
It sounded like such a great event. I heard like some of our folks were saying there's probably around 3,000 folks.
Wow.
That turned out. Yeah, it was really great. So from food and artisan vendors to live performances, it was a night of culture and community. So thanks, of course, to our vendors, performers, volunteers, everybody who made it such a great success. So thank you for coming out and showing support.
The International Night Market.
Hope we do it again.
Yeah, we got to do it again. Hey, a few upcoming events for you to check out. Jen, what's happening out there?
All right. So it's not too late to register for blood donation appointment. So how many of you have done that this year or recently? Yeah. Okay.
Friendly reminder. Yep. Thanks.
Okay. So you can just take
Friendly
an
reminder.
hour to help save a life and be eligible for a $10,000 prize.
Does anybody do prizes better than blood donation?
I've never heard of that. So
They do their prizes, man.
It takes some convincing to get people to get stabbed.
Yeah.
well, now I think there's
It's one way of looking at it, Nate.
Yeah.
I've never enjoyed it.
So those dates are August 27th and 28th here at City Hall, or August 27th at the Peter Kirk Community Center. So take a time to sign up now.
Yeah.
We also have Sea Spot Splash.
This is a fun event.
This is so fun. So at Peter Kirk Pool at September 6th. So there's booths from dog businesses, rescue groups, and coffee for the humans, and very likely to be a lot of treats for the pups.
This
And
is
so
like Disneyland for dogs.
Oh my
they
gosh.
just love going in the pool and they weren't allowed before, but now they are. And then coming up as well is City Hall for All.
City Hall for all.
I can't wait. This is my first year for this. So September 13th at City Hall, and we'll probably be talking a lot more about that.
Yeah, and hey, actually, listeners, you're invited to a very special live recording of the podcast, followed by a trivia mixer party that we got going on. So we're still planning all that stuff out, but we'd love to see you there. Love to put some names to the earlobes. That is not a phrase that's used in
Earlobes?
Anyway, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We'll have more details in a future episode, but text or email the show and tell us a great Kirkland trivia fact that you'd like us to include, or what you love most about living and working here. And we'd love to kind of give you a shout out during the recording and during the mixer afterwards. So,
Yeah, we're actually going to do a show.
yeah, we're
gonna
gonna
sit-
record the show. You can come, I
Mo,
don't
you
know.
got to come over and say hi. We're going to sit around and
Yeah.
talk it up.
Yeah.
I'll walk up the hill.
Can we light a candle?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, maybe we'll light more than
We'll
one.
be outside. Usually we can't light candles because
That's right.
we're
Oh,
inside
that's
the
good.
studio.
Yeah,
So
there is that.
Yeah, and we can't state enough just for the overall City Hall for All event, like how fun this is. And there's truly something for everything. Jim, what are you looking forward to the most?
Well, I love to see when the fire truck drops. They have the big ladder that goes up, and
Yeah.
they drop the smoke jumpers.
Oh, the little parachute
the little
guys.
parachute guys.
Yeah.
Love that. Kids love that.
Oh my
I bet
gosh.
there's like running all over the
Oh,
place.
yeah.
There is, yeah. Well, and we're doing it like multiple times, like on the hour, I think, or something like that. I don't know. We'll
So
have more
good.
details
Oh,
later.
that's fun. That's going to be a really cool picture, too.
Yeah, yeah.
Jen, of all things you've heard about the event, what are you looking forward to?
Well, of course, I'm looking forward to the pop-up market.
Oh,
Pop-up!
Yes,
Heck
our
yeah.
partners put together of home-based businesses from Kirkland and the region. So it'll be really fun to come down and support our local businesses.
Nice, yeah.
How about you, David?
Well, I love that we host the Fixer Fair.
Fixer Fair.
Yeah, where folks can bring in darned clothes or get clothing darned, or like little appliances fixed, that sort of thing. We're also doing a book swap for the first time, which I thought was pretty awesome.
book swap.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh.
I might have some books and
Bring
wanna
some
swap?
fantasy, some science fiction.
Yeah.
Might be a good way to get that fall reading.
Yeah, there you go.
Fall reading
Just a
going.
reminder, we always have all the info about all the events and all the other stuff, and we'll have so much more about City Hall for All in the show notes, so please check that out. And we hope to see you there September 13th.
September 13th, an event not to be missed. Hey, that brings us to our special guest, Mo Hercules. Welcome, Mo.
Hi, guys.
Co-owner of the Remontant.
Yes.
Mo, you are a magnificent participant on our pitch competition. And we love this story for many reasons. Because you did open up your beautiful store downtown, in our amazing downtown. And we want to learn all about that store. But we also want to learn all about your experience in the pitch competition, which is a competition. Jen, what's the pitch competition?
Pitch competition is an opportunity for businesses, and maybe we should actually ask Mo that.
Yeah.
But it is an opportunity for businesses to get some training, to really hone their business idea, and then to make a pitch to the community, where then there's a winner chosen, but everybody's a winner, of course, because everybody gains some skills. To be able to take their business to the next level.
Oh, wow.
And every pitch starts with a story,
That's right.
right? So tell us the story behind the Remontant. That's a big question.
It's like where to
It's
start.
a big story.
Yeah.
I'll start with the meaning of our name,
Yes.
the Remontant. So it means a flower that blooms more than once in a single season. And that is like the encapsulation of our brand story.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I built the Remontant during the pandemic when I was bedbound with dysautonomia. So dysautonomia is a dysregulation of the nervous system. I like to tell people my body's just out of whack with my nervous system.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your nervous system pretty much controls everything you do.
That's a pretty important thing to be in whack with.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So during this journey, it's the pandemic. So everyone's pretty much at home, and you're seeing YouTube and TikTok have all these like new hobbies you can do at
Yeah.
home so that your brain doesn't melt from
Right.
boredom.
Oh, yes.
And candle making came up as one of them. And I was like, I can make a candle for my bed. I should be able to do this. And I started making candles, and I was like, I want to make my own scents.
Oh, nice.
Wow,
Okay.
nice.
I want something that's fully customized to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I just started creating custom phthalate and paraben-free scents that didn't have acute toxins or carcinogens or mutagens. And I used it as a artscape of self-expression since I was trapped in this bed for so long. You really can't watch Netflix for 2 years. I'm just going to tell you that.
That's right.
No.
Nope. Your brain will liquefy and just leak out your ears.
That's right.
It's not good. It's not a good. It's
No.
not a
What,
good look.
what an
Yeah.
amazing story. So you took to the initiative and you started creating, you had this inspiration and you started creating the candles. They are eco-friendly, right? These
Yes.
are healthy
Yeah, you mentioned like
Yeah.
paraben free and a bunch of other kind of things. So this is
healthy
like,
ingredients.
Yeah.
yeah, cream of the crop,
Yeah,
high
we
quality.
use 100% soy coconut wax. And then we source all of our ingredients to not have any phthalates, parabens, acute toxins, mutagens, nothing Prop 65, so that you can, feel at ease when
yeah.
enjoying your favorite scents.
You just listed a lot of things
A lot of
there
things.
that I need to Wikipedia
That's
when
right.
I need to
when I
be
give the call.
careful.
But what I heard you say is it's really intentional ingredients. It's
Yes.
really mindful. It's like you're really trying to have the highest quality for everyone's health. That's amazing.
Amazing. So, Mo, you said something that struck me in your the background story, which is you wanted to make things for you.
Yes.
Like those candles needed to be crafted in a way that was pleasing to your sense of smell and the aesthetic that it provides. And I was listening to a show a while ago about artists and great artists. And this person's point was to make music for him, he was talking about, and then let everybody else experience it. Like the creative process.
It's like a true artist, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The creative process was very much centered around what the artist expression was,
Yeah.
what pleased the artist, and then the world experienced that, either to commercial success or not. And sounds like almost a similar inspiration.
Yeah, so when I was first launching the brand, I told my husband about it, and I was like, I don't know if anyone's going to like the things that I like, though. And he told me something that fundamentally just changed my perspective on everything. He was like, Monique, you're not a snowflake. If you like it,
Yeah.
there's a very high chance that other people
Yes.
in the
The
world
world
would
like
also
it.
like it.
That's so sweet. Yeah.
And it really changed my whole, you have nervousness when you're launching something new, or
Sure.
you're not really sure what you're doing with it exactly. But that changed my whole perspective to be like, oh, you're right. If I like it, there's bound to be another individual who likes it.
Yeah.
And many individuals, because you've been doing well.
Yeah.
Yes. we have.
Yeah.
And they get to experience your interpretation of it, right? Which is another very satisfactory part, I think, of the creative process.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now, I am a relatively recent adherent to the amazing attributes of candles.
Yes. Well, welcome, Jim. Welcome to the
club
to the centuries-long magic that is candles.
Candles with the scent
Yeah.
and the whole,
Oh, yes.
it just transforms your house. I mean,
It
wherever
does.
you light it. But it's just, it's a great thing. Mm-hmm. I'm not the best cook in the world, so
Hey, well, this is the
So
next
your house,
thing.
your house has got to smell good somehow.
So you
Yeah.
gotta light
like-
the candle. It smells. Oh,
it
look.
is incredibly efficient to just light a
there
candle
you
and
go.
get a great scent.
Smells
Boom.
like chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah.
Now, I've got a question for you, Mo. You have this indefatigable positive energy about you that just radiates.
You do.
And you spoke about your time with illness, being bedbound. Do you think there's any connection between the two? Because I've, read stories about other people in similar conditions, and when they are no longer afflicted by this illness, they just have this energy to go out and seize the world.
Yes. So being bedbound really makes you, one, have time to think about your life, but also have a great perspective on your life. And naturally, since I was bedbound during the pandemic, my only reach to other people was through the internet. And I was hearing stories of women who had my same condition, but 10 times worse. And I was just like, well, I'm really happy that my condition didn't develop to the extent as theirs, but also so inspired by them as well, because they're sitting on the phone laughing with me about Spy Family, which is like an anime that anyone could watch, super, super joyful. And we would have like these little anime watch parties, and their life in terms of like my suffering to their suffering was very different. But they still presented with joy and this open lighted-heartedness. And it always just, because we knew we were suffering and we were suffering together. But I always knew, like, if they can have joy in this moment, then I most certainly can have joy in this moment.
Wow.
And I
A
don't
wonderful
know.
message.
Yeah, there's wisdom there. Yeah, I think that's
For all of us.
Yeah.
Yes. You suffer together, but you also find this perspective of like shared strength.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Mo, when we were talking earlier, just kind of in preparation for this, just to kind of a little get to know you, you mentioned how you, so you had this inspiration of like, I want to make a scent for me.
Yes.
And there were some like very personal scents or kind of, I don't know, things that you brought together from your own life and story. Do you mind kind of like leaning in there a little bit? Like,
Yes.
yeah.
So during the creation of like the Remontant, my mom would come to take care of me. So one of the scents are highly inspired by her. So we have a scent called Melon Rose. It is literally the smell of honeydew melon, freshly chopped, and like the scent of my mom's perfume mixed together.
Wow.
So it was always like this comforting scent for me, because it's always strange being an adult and being like, I need my mom to take care of me. But when you're bedbound, you kind of have no choice.
Sure. What?
But it was just such a comforting thing to be like, oh, she was able to come. She's in Florida. She was able to come all the
wow.
way across
Okay.
the country to take care of me in my time of need.
Wow.
And I always like think of that scent and think of her. And then I missed my dad a lot during that time, just because the world was so strange and my life was so strange. And you kind of go back to this childhood likeness.
Yeah.
And I was like, I really miss my dad. He's long passed. But I always had this very distinct memory of like every morning on Saturday, we'd eat cereal before we had our Saturday adventure.
Yeah.
Like my dad wasn't an iPad kid or anything. He's like outside adventure.
Oh, I love that.
So I always had like this prelude to an adventure. So I made cereal mousse.
Oh, that's so great.
It smells like cereal.
Oh my gosh.
I
Wow.
think I
Love
need that one.
Yeah. It does bring back memories, right?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's nostalgic.
Yeah.
It's simpler times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my biggest worry as a child was missing my cartoon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, fair, right?
Yep.
Well, and so there's something about like you kind of synthesizing this real hardship and really hard chapter of your life, it sounds like. And, and we all can kind of relate to that to varying degrees during the pandemic, but you had a lot more, I mean, it was very focused for you. And it's just a really inspiring story of you kind of synthesizing that and kind of creating something that kind of brings light to other people. And I just love the metaphor of like the literal candle of like melting down stuff and then, creating this work of beauty and offering to the world. So I don't know. It's just a really
Wow.
amazing story you got going on. Thank you for just kind of sharing it and being so open about it all. I think it's
Yeah.
really something for everyone here.
Story behind every candle.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a story
Speaking
behind
of
everything.
stories, what brought you to Kirkland in the first place?
Well, we're from Florida overall, but I was at Miami when we decided to come to Kirkland. But we first started in Bellevue.
Oh, okay.
We came over during
We'll
for
forgive
tech.
you for that.
Yeah.
She found her way.
I found my way
Found
here
your way.
eventually, but there was like a 1 year leeway in between it all.
Yeah.
And
We love Bellevue. I kibitz.
we came here for tech, and
Nice.
during that time, I was like, we need to move to Kirkland. Like that's the next chapter for us.
Wow.
So we
nice.
were looking around all of Kirkland, and we ended up in the Highlands, which is not too far
Nice,
from here.
Oh,
beautiful.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great neighborhood.
And I love it here. It's very like almost like a movie. You could leave your house and go on your ritualistic tour of getting a coffee with a muffin and then sit by the park. And it almost seems like this romantic movie of your life.
Yeah, that is a good point.
It's like the opening of a romantic comedy.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
that's-
Stare out over the stare out
It's
over
a
the
very
lake.
nice place to be and spend
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I love that.
So tell us, where is your store?
It's in downtown Kirkland, right by the Marina Bay Park. So I always like to tell people, if you can see the water, you can see us. You just got to turn your head a little bit.
Okay, so you're at Marina Park, in kind of looking out at the lake. Turn around.
Yep.
Okay, and kind of there's those storefronts that are kind of right off the parking lot right there. Wow, that's convenient.
Yeah, it's a great area.
We're right between Earthlight Rocks and Pop Culture Champagne.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Like smack dab in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
And under the Moss Bay Hall, right?
Yes.
Yes.
That's a landmark most Kirklanders
a lot
are
of
familiar
people know
with.
that.
So I have to ask, tell us a little bit about your experience with the Kirkland pitch competition.
Oh, it was great. Every week we would come in for trainings around various topics that you need to run a business, like marketing, finance, and learning the ins and outs of like the logistical side of starting a business, like starting an LLC, for example.
Yeah.
And then the pitch competition is the end of all of that, when you take all this accumulated knowledge and you put it into a beautiful presentation that you can see visually, but also speak verbally to an audience. And that is the pitch competition.
Wow, in a nutshell.
Did it
Wow.
help you?
Yes. I
What
feel
were
like
some of the insights you took from it?
I met a lot of great people.
Yeah, it's networking.
Those
It was
connections are good.
amazing networking.
Yeah.
I still talk to some of my pitch cohort people to this day, and a lot of them also have launched their own businesses. And it's been beautiful to kind of have someone, like, when you work in a business, you don't really have coworkers, especially if you're like the owner.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Always you.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you get to see like a different perspective of like what's it like to run a different business, and go on them with their journey a little bit and be like, oh, I went over this obstacle course, you can do it too.
Yeah.
It's been nice.
You
awesome.
know, I am actually one of the instructors of the pitch competition, and it's one of the things I enjoy most in what I do in Kirkland. Entrepreneurs, you are amazing. You're creative and courageous, and you build social networks to understand how to be better. All the time you're thinking and trying to solve problems for customers. It's really a great energy in the room. And we give 3 awards, right? Three $5,000 prizes.
Yes.
New business, ongoing business, and
Popularity.
popularity. Crowd favorite.
Crowd favorite.
Crowd favorite.
Crowd favorite.
And we do it at the Kirkland Performance Center.
Yeah. Wow. It's like a real event.
It's a real event.
And we're going to be doing it again next year.
Yeah.
So pay attention. Soon we'll be announcing the classes. They'll start in February and the pitch will be in March. So very exciting to see it.
Yeah, so please, if you have a business or you're thinking of starting a business,
This is the way to do it.
it's the way to do it. Come in and join. And maybe we'll have Mo and others as our,
alumni.
maybe you can come as our alumni
Yeah.
organization.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be excited to see everyone again.
Yeah. Right. Like, oh, hey.
So you did a wonderful job, Mo, and I remember our conversations, and you were just as compelling and brought such amazing energy then as you do now. So I understand there is a very special opportunity for people to come if they come into your store.
Yes. So we'll be doing 10 Kirkland Cash certificates. So they're
Nice.
each about $25.
Yeah.
And there's over 50 Kirkland businesses besides mine that you can also redeem this at.
Okay.
So all you have to do is come in and say, hey, I listened to you on this podcast, and show them your Kirkland Cash.
Oh,
and you
awesome.
can redeem it.
And where do they get the Kirkland Cash?
They're going to be going to her store.
Yeah.
And what is the address of your store?
It's 44 Lakeshore Plaza.
Nice.
So
Okay.
you go to
And so-
44 Lakeshore Plaza, the amazing candle store.
Yes. And you
And-
smell the beautiful
Candles,
scents. And
yeah.
then you say, I heard you on This Week in Kirkland podcast. And then if you're one of the first 10, has to be the
One of
first
the
10,
first 10.
only 10, and you have to be there to collect it. You can't collect it for all your 10 friends. She will hand you a $25 gift certificate that you can spend lots of different
So
places.
you could
in
redeem
Kirkland.
it in the store.
Of course, right
or
away.
somewhere in
You
downtown.
can go next door, you can go upstairs. So you want to look at our Shop Local Kirkland website. That's what
Yes.
it's called, not podcast. So you'll want to look at our Shop Local Kirkland website for all of the stores that do accept Kirkland cash. So like Mo mentioned, over 50 of them and growing every day.
Amazing.
So it's pretty cool.
That's so great. So you go down to the Remontant,
Yeah.
ask for a Kirkland cash certificate.
And
First 10.
Yeah.
First 10 people. Well, that's exciting.
And check
It is
out
exciting.
Yes. Melon Rose.
Melon Rose.
Yeah.
Oh, David, well
yeah.
done.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Woo.
Fruit Loop smell.
Well, yeah, the cereal
Muse.
cereal muse.
There you go.
See, he's got the names. I'm just smelling the cereal.
Oh, it's so great.
Mo, thank you so much for being on our podcast. It
Thanks
is
for
wonderful
having
to
me.
see you.
Yeah. And hey, everybody, don't forget to mark your calendars for City Hall for All on September 13th.
And that does it for this week, everyone. You've been listening to This Week in Kirkland. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and
Share.
A special thanks to Nate Gettleman, Kay Ryan, and Angela Brown for their behind-the-scenes magic.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Our next episode is August 28th. Until then,
Stay connected, Kirkland.